This month on Quest, the show's gone to the dogs. It all happened a long time ago. When we humans dropped off the evolutionary tree, there was a cold, wet nose and a wagging tail waiting for us. Dogs have been by our side ever since. And despite all our evolving technology, we still use them in so many important ways. Whatever the usefulness of our four-legged friends, above all, this program is about that companionship, the special bond that seems to never go away. Join me for my quest with man's best friend. Coming up, Model Mutts, the eccentric, wacky world of the show dog. The singer Joss Stone on why her dogs are simply irreplaceable in her life. We've got dogs in the movies, and I'm on set with Richard Gere and his doggy co-star. And I join the rescue dogs of the Red Cross in Panama, Central America. And preparing for disaster in Panama with the rescue dogs of the Red Cross. I didn't want this journey to be just about pampered pooches and fluffy companions. I need to also understand the role of the working dog, where dogs literally help humans. I could, of course, have gone anywhere in the world to see good examples. But I've come to Panama City in Central America to spend a day with the Red Cross dogs. I arrive at the Red Cross Training Center with its coordinator, Mario Chan. Where are your dogs?
Yeah, right here, my friend. Right.
And there is that all too familiar sound.
So how many dogs do you have here? Almost 30 dogs.
How many?
Now. 30.
30?
Yes.
Good Lord, that's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, it's a lot of dogs.
Mario started K-SAR, Canine Search and Rescue Operation, made up of Red Cross volunteers and their dogs. This is a far cry from the dog shows and talent contests. There is a very real chance that one day someone will owe their life to these dogs. The group meets weekly to prepare for the aftermath of a disaster, whether it be earthquake, landslide, fire or flood. Using dogs like this is nothing new on the world stage. In this region, it's unique.
Mario, how long have you been doing this?
Around 15 years ago, when I used to be the K9 unit chief of the police, National Police of Panama. I started with police dogs, narcotic detection, bomb detection.
Why?
I love dogs. Actually, my life without dogs doesn't have sense. The dogs is a special animal that God gave us. The relationship between the dogs and the men is incredible.
I can't remember seeing dogs so in tune with their owners. And what is more, it's obedience motivated by the promise of affection and play, not food. After all, there'll be no snacks to offer up when disaster strikes. What makes a good rescue dog?
Okay, the temperament is one, the character of the dog, good nervous, yeah, good instincts, retrieve instinct, prey instinct, hunting instinct, and also the sociability.
How long does it take to train a dog to this sort of level?
Yeah, 2 years, 3 years. We all, when they finish the first step, we always keep them training. Yeah, the training is forever. They love to buy this. You work for money, and they work for this, and love. They want to buy this, to play with this.
But isn't this teaching them to be aggressive?
No, he's just playing with you. Yeah? Okay, no, don't give it.
When one of Mario's dogs has mastered the basics, they progress to the nitty-gritty of hide and seek. My scent is given to the dog, and Mario kindly invites me to see for myself what these dogs are really all about.
They love to be useful too. That's an interesting thing. It's incredible, the potential of them to identify special scents, odors, and also to discriminate odors. That's incredible. Each day I learn something about them.
You can only do so much training with holes in the ground in gardens. Eventually, you have to create a more realistic scenario, which is why this garbage site outside Panama City is so important. Here the dogs will get a real feel for what an area is like after an earthquake or a landslide. Before work begins, an important safety briefing to make sure volunteers and dogs remain safe. 2 willing victims are completely buried from sight and the challenge is set. Until the real thing happens, this is as realistic as it can get. It's a culmination of many months of dedication. These conditions may be somewhat benign. The results are impressive nonetheless.
Right now we are developing the techniques in the whole America, Central America. In Costa Rica, they have a couple dogs. In El Salvador, Nicaragua just started. And we're going to continue supporting all of our brother countries, to develop this.
Mario and his Red Cross volunteers have yet to be tested by the full horrors of real-life catastrophe. You hope it never happens. But if it does, be grateful for the sound of a barking dog that might signal the difference between life and death.